What's up, everybody, and welcome back to TheoryCrackers, a program that is similar but legally distinct from other popular Discovery Channel shows. Today, the theory we're going to crack is, can you wear a VR headset underwater? I'm Joe Durbin with, you guessed it, Upload VR, and we're about to take a swim in February. Why? Because we have this. What is this?
It's a very, very, very early prototype to prove some theories about underwater VR. So essentially, it's basically like a Google Cardboard headset, but with an underwater phone or a waterproof phone that you can take underneath.
Yeah, hold that up. Let him get a good shot of this. So this is the device.
This is a prototype rig that we've basically just put lenses on the inside of a dive mask, and then mounted it so that it incorporates water as part of the working distance to focus on the screen of a Galaxy S7 Edge phone. The thought is like, you know, maybe someday when this is high fidelity enough and it's a great experience, maybe you could go scuba diving at the Great Barrier Reef without ever actually leaving your city. You could just go into any pool that's deep enough and have a proper dive in the Great Barrier Reef.
Very cool. So should we go in?
Let's take a dive. Keeps it black.
All right, we're running.
What is that in the back?
What is what? Oh, this is the audio player for the bone conduction audio.
So I guess the next question is, why?
Essentially just to test out a lot of theories about what it's like to experience VR underwater. So do you get motion sick when you're experiencing VR underwater? Is there, do you have a sensation that you're in 0G? Can you do a space simulation or a scuba diving simulation?
What is it like in
It's
there?
great. Woo! So I was seeing the space station, right? And I was floating around in it, and it was very cool. Definitely added a layer of immersion that I didn't think would be quite as impressive as it was, and it was very neat. So, underwater VR, so far, success. Let's keep going. So did you make this by yourself, or did you have some help?
No, it's a partnership with a great engineer named Alan Evans.
That guy over there?
That guy over there.
Hey, there he is. What were you guys doing before this?
So, I mean, my day job is development for Discovery Digital.
Discovery, like the TV network?
Yes, yeah.
Shark Week.
Shark Week. Perfect application.
Well, seeing as we're myth busting here, Stephen, I guess the question we need to ask is the experience crazy? Is it stupid? Or is it something we're going to see in the future?
The answer to that is yes.
So, do you feel any motion sickness?
No motion sickness. I don't really feel motion sickness that much anyway, though. That could be part of it. Kind of tough.
What's the sensation like of just like being underwater?
I mean, I think it's the second one. If you've done snorkeling, it's probably like that. You're underwater. I think you know what it's like. But the space one was very cool. I could see them doing some really cool sensory deprivation stuff that they do with just floating for a while. Would be neat because VR headsets block out the light automatically. So, what's the experience going to be on the phone?
So there's two experiences. There's one where you're floating around the International Space Station. And then there's one like underwater aquarium style.
There's an underwater experience while you're actually underwater.
Oh, yeah.
There's water everywhere.
So, does VR work underwater? And the answer, Stephen, is
100%. I think it does. I think when you take your senses, your bodily senses, and you submerge them into a totally different environment than you spend every day in, that allows your mind to have a suspension of disbelief. So I think that as crazy as it is, yeah, it's worth trying.
Thanks for coming, Dad.